15 years old. I'm standing on the stoop of a rundown apartment ready to ring the bell. I'm wearing a pair of brown corduroy Toughskins. For those of you who are unfamiliar, Toughskins are a brand of pants designed by an asshole. They get their name from the prophylactic patch that is placed in the knees of each of the pants to prevent ripping in the event that anyone would have any fun in brown corduroys. And the Toughskin company does not believe in subtlety, so these patches are thick and rigid. When you're wearing Toughskins, everyone knows it. Adding insult to injury, my Toughskins don't fit. None of my clothes do. They're all hand-me-downs from my cousin Russell. Russell is about 4 inches shorter than me, about 10 pounds heavier than me, and he's 8 years older than me. So all the pants I wear are too short and too big and always 8 years out of style. But I have no choice. Like, we have no money in my family. We are poor. And I am growing up in the worst time possibly in all of human history to be poor. It is the 1980s. Like, if it had been the 70s, these pants actually would have been in style, which tells you a lot about the 1970s. And if it had been the 1990s, Kurt Cobain would have come along and looking like crap would have been in style again, and I would have been fine. But this is the 80s. It is the decade of the Material Girl and Gordon Gekko and Greed is Good, and everything you own is what you are, and I own nothing. And so I have strategies to deal with my poverty. The first one is concealment. You hide it whenever you can. So when I'm in high school, I stop eating lunch because I'm tired of raising my hand when my homeroom teacher says how many people are buying hot lunch, how many people are buying cold lunch, and how many people are getting a free hot lunch today. You learn that on field trips, you listen to the tour guide for when they're wrapping up, because that means you're about to go to the gift shop, and I go to the bathroom, and I stay in there a long time, because it's much better for your classmates to think you have diarrhea than it is to think you don't have money for souvenirs. I've also learned that if you are a nonconformist, it's a perfect strategy, because if you can't afford anything, you take a moral stand against it. So when Derek asks me why I'm wearing Lee jeans instead of Levi's, I tell him Levi Strauss was a Nazi. And it's the 1980s. There's no internet, so you can lie with impunity. Like, unless you're willing to go to a card catalog and find a book on Levi Strauss, that lie just stands. And so I tell my friends that the little alligator on the Lacoste shirts are sewn on by Honduran refugees who aren't paid, which could actually be true. And I tell them that Disneyland is built on a toxic waste dump, and that's why my family never goes to Florida. But it's the third strategy that's brought me to the doorstep today. I've learned that the most important thing is to not be at the very bottom of the economic ladder. And I'm here today to visit Charlie, because I know Charlie lives in an apartment and he's poorer than me, and I'm here to get information. So when Charlie opens the door, he's happy to see me. He's invited me 1,000,000 times, and I've always said no, but now I'm here for a reason. And when I walk into his apartment, I'm in a kitchen with like a yellowed light, and it's very dim, and Charlie's got 3 brothers and sisters crawling on the floor, and he's got a mom at a white stove stirring something in a saucepan, and when she turns, I could tell she's surprised that I'm there, and she has another look on her face too. It's a look that I know. It's the same look I have when my brother brings friends home. It's the, why did you bring someone here to see what we don't have? She's afraid, and Charlie's not afraid because he doesn't know better. And so she gives me Kool-Aid and a plastic cup, and Charlie invites me into his bedroom to show it to me. And as we're going there, I realize that the kitchen I'm standing in is also his living room and his dining room and every room. And when we go in his bedroom, there's 2 mattresses on the floor. And he says that one's for him and his brother, and the other one's for his 2 sisters. But it's great because it's like camping out every night in his bedroom. And there's a one little bureau in the corner for 4 kids, and there's barely enough room for me to stand. And I'm in that room, and I'm thinking, I didn't know how poor people could be. And so I promised myself in that room that I'm never going to tell anyone what I see. And I keep that promise for a week. And then I'm standing in school one day next to Derek, and I'm wearing my Toughskins, and everyone else is wearing these things called jams, which are shorts that go past your knee, and they don't look good to me, but everyone's wearing them. And I don't even know where to get jams. I don't understand the concept of jams. And I'm wearing Toughskins, and I feel out of place. And I see Charlie coming down the hallway. And so I turn to Derek and I say, did you know Charlie doesn't even have a bed? He sleeps on a mattress. And Derek, because he's Derek, he tells the 3 kids next to him, and soon they're laughing as Charlie walks by. And I'm laughing too, because for one more day, they're not going to be looking at me. For one more day, which is what you get when you're poor. You go one day at a time. For that one day, they're looking at Charlie instead of me. And I feel good for one day. Thank you.